as we all do our different activities guided by the Spirit. So what does all of this mean? It means that we are gifted with unity, the very unity of the Godhead itself. The Father and I are one. When I go away, I will send my Spirit. In that unity is diversity. If the church is enveloped within the Trinity, then the church must be unified. If the church is enveloped within the Trinity, then we should all be godly. If the church is enveloped within the Trinity, then we should all be Christ-like. If the church is enveloped within the Trinity, then we should all be Spirit-filled. If the church is enveloped within the Trinity, then we should all welcome diversity and differences. As I close, I would say this. You may not see it the way I do because we're different. And we come from different orientations. I don't expect you to see it the same way I do, but what I see through my theological lenses, through my sense as an American, through my sense as an immigrant, through my sense as somebody who doesn't say like so many other people lamentably do, I don't watch the news anymore, it makes me too mad. Well, what I think it does is that it makes you too dumb. Of course, you've got to pick and choose a variety of places where you find your news and, play the job of a lawyer, cross-examine each source. Even if you have to debunk American sources and go to BBC, as a lot of Americans do, But I'm off the rails and the clock is off the wall too. But I see America moving more and more toward what I call the tyranny of uniformity. As we move more and more away from the freedom of diversity. You can't want everybody to behave the same way and claim that you want diversity. And some people barefacedly say, we don't want diversity. There are some folks who call themselves right and faithful. They say they're faithful to the Bible, faithful to the Constitution. They would call themselves conservatives. Some are political conservatives, some are religious conservatives. And it is people from those camps, more than anywhere else, who are pushing America to become just like they are, and they brook no differences, no diversity, no complexity. Conservatives were not always like this. And there are many true conservatives who are not like this. Thomas Jefferson was a conservative, and he was not like this. He believed in small government, and therefore I cannot see how he would ever support a government so big, so intrusive, as to come into people's bedrooms, into their love lives, into their marriage, into their wombs, and threaten to intrude even into women's monthly cycles. That's madness. Jefferson wouldn't want this, he wouldn't, and he would allow people to be different. But these folks who hold these narrow religious, backward religious positions want all of us, the rest of us, to be like them. By force. This is not the gospel. Abraham Lincoln was a conservative, and he was not like this. He declared emancipation, freeing black human beings from the tyranny of their white masters, telling them what to wear, when to come, when to go, how to live, which children they could keep and which they could not. Lincoln would be shocked at the way some seek to return minorities to the control of others today and denigrate them for the differences and say, we have no space in America for Muslims or for Mexicans or for people who don't speak English. Go back where you come from. Lincoln would be shocked. Calvin Coolidge was a conservative, and he was not like this. He declared Indians, the indigenous peoples of this land, to be citizens, a right that was denied them by people who came and met them here. Coolidge was already on the side of human rights for blacks, long before it became a reality in the 60s. He would be shocked to see what some conservatives are doing to black people's votes today. Some who barefacedly say they want America to be white again. Jews will not replace us. Billy Graham was a conservative. And notice I said Billy. I don't hear another first name. Billy. He did not vilify Muslims. He would never say, like his son now does, that there is no place for Muslims in America. The Southern Baptist Convention, the National Evangelical Association, had no problems with Roe v. Wade back in 1973. Not until Jerry Falwell and some others who became politicians in their pulpits began to use the church to gain political power. I know that some people have accused me of bringing politics into the pulpit. The difference is, I speak to the abuse of power, the abuse of political power. I don't seek it. So be careful, don't accuse me of things that I'm not guilty of. Once upon a time, it mattered not whether you were conservative or liberal. Both sides pursued freedom equally. But now, many people want everyone else to conform to their narrow, oppressive ways. My friends, in a world where some Christians have become unfriendly, we, the church, must reclaim our endowment with charisma. Now you see why I had to say all of that. In a world where some Christians have become self-indulged, we, the church, must reclaim our equipment for service, outward service, not seeking power for my clan and all the rest of you could go to hell. No! In a world where some Christians have become power-grabbing, we, the church, must reclaim our energies, our power, our activities to serve. And in a world where Christians have become divisive, we, the church, must reclaim our envelopment within the Trinity. We can do all of these because these are all in our wallet. What's in your wallet? We have the power and we have the currency. Let us go and change the world with service like Jesus did. Amen.